Welcome to another Demarcation Media LEGO review. Today we have a LEGO City set, but this is not any LEGO City set. This is the smallest of the 2024 space sub-theme. And I really feel like this kind of deserved to be its own theme and not be tied to LEGO City, because there's a bunch of sets in this line. I want all of them. It's been a long time since LEGO has done something where I want to buy the entire wave, but this is really something new and unique. Or maybe not new, it feels like remixing of some of LEGO's best older themes. We get to see this mech here. It's kind of whacking at these crystals. We've got a little drone in the background, and this guy is on this alien landscape that's full of these cracks with this purple mist coming out. We get the space logo. This is the new sub-theme logo. Which, again, I really feel like this should have been its own thing, but I'm not necessarily complaining having it tied to LEGO City. On the back, we get to see more views of that alien landscape, some of the features of the mech, and then we can see that little drone better. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open. Like I said, I'm really excited for this line. I happened to find this one and one other of these sets early in Target, and I do plan on hunting down almost all of them. It feels like Power Miners and Galaxy Squad put together, maybe with a little bit of Space Police. And it's really exciting. I take issue with a lot of things LEGO's doing lately. I think their reliance on IPs is too strong. So this is exciting to me. This feels like old LEGO again. There we go. There's the whole lineup of sets, or most of them. The Command Rover is not present here, and the Junior set, which is the other one I have, is not present here. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I do wish they hadn't gone with the blank looking front, but we get 3 bags, parts, and 1 sticker sheet. So I'm going to go ahead and build this, and we're actually going to build this speed building right now. Alrighty, the mech is complete, the side builds are complete, and I gotta say that was a more involved build than I was actually expecting. So let's go ahead and jump in because there's a lot of cool things to talk about, and we'll start off with that minifigure. We get only one minifigure in this set, but I think that's understandable given the size of the set. And basically there are 3 classes of astronauts in this new line. There are the yellow guys who are very clearly miners. This is one of them. It's like a space miner type dude. Then there are blue and green. The blue appear to be pilots. The green are like, I guess, the engineers or the researchers. But this dude has, I believe this is a new helmet. I'm not totally sure. This could also be the same helmet that was used in the CMF Space Miner. It looks a bit different to me though. The brim looks more prominent. It's pretty slick looking. I like this piece. It's very beefy, very industrial looking. And then the dude has a chest plate that's printed up with a orange rendition of the classic space logo. Kind of that color makes me think a bit of Mars mission. He's got a pretty nice looking face. He's got a pleasant smile. And then he also has like a hearing aid, I guess. Although in this particular instance, with him being a space person, space dude, I would almost imagine that to be like a comm link. But we can pull this off. The only thing I don't love about this armor is the giant wad of studs on the back. That's a little bit of an eyesore, I would say. I would have preferred to just have like air tanks or something. But this is what he looks like without that armor on. You can see the logo up there again. He's got like some warning stuff there. And he's got like some gold on the blue sections, which is cool. And then you can see around the back. Very sleek looking, very futuristic, not the realistic spacesuits that they've been going with. This looks more like the spacesuits from like Interstellar, which I am totally on board with. I think that is fantastic. And then the front of this looks great. I think this figure as a whole is just great. Again, around the back, that looks a little bit weird to me though. As a whole, I don't really have many complaints with this. Our side builds kind of start to introduce us to the story that's happening here. And I don't know if LEGO is actually going to flesh out the story for us or if that's something we're supposed to do. But we have this little drone, this little miner drone. He's got these tread looking things on the bottom. You could just slide him around. He's got the little drill arms and a little eyeball. And then he's got this battery on the back. You can see on top there. There's like the printed, it's a printed piece and it's got the battery thing. And then it's got this purple battery on the back that matches the same color of these purple crystals, implying that this, and actually what we'll see in a minute, is the Mech 2 is powered by the energy from these purple crystals. They are mining these crystals, turning them into batteries, and then it further fuels their space exploration, which makes me wonder a couple things. First, how did they get any of the purple crystal in the first place to get to this planet? And also, are these purple crystals harmful to the planet? Because it appears that, at least on the box art, everywhere that these purple crystals are, the planet is like cracking. So how did the Lego City people find out about this crystal? How did they turn it into batteries in the first place? How did they find the planet that it came from? I don't know. There's just a lot of really interesting questions that this raises, and I really like it. It feels like the old Lego themes, like Power Miners and Mars Mission, where they would give you the bones of a story and then you could run with it. This, you can kind of pop off. I guess you could mine that. And then the crystals themselves look really cool. They're like semi-translucent with kind of a silvery fleck in it. Super cool. These pieces are the kind of things that would have made younger me like really excited. I'm honestly pretty excited about it just now. Like, these are cool. This is really cool, and it's a really cool concept. And now we come to the mech itself. Let's put our dude back in here. They call this a space construction mech, and I'm not really sure why, because it seems to be more for mining, but I don't really know. That's just a little odd. But yeah, we've got this kind of almost a roll cage that comes down and clamps the guy in place. No controls, which is a little odd. I feel like maybe something would have been nice. But detail-wise, this is kind of cool. Like, Okay, I say kind of cool. It's actually really cool. It feels like a spiritual successor to the Mind Mech. Like you take this and put it in space, and that's what you got here. We have, I believe, a new orange, or if it's not new, it's one I've never seen before. It's like a darker orange than I've seen Lego use typically. We get some of those. We get the printed pieces there. You can see the batteries on the back. This kind of moves around a little bit. It's held in place by this back piece, but it does bobble a little bit. But I feel like that's a minor gripe. We've got a little bit of gold there. Maybe those are thrusters of some sort. I'm not sure. The mixing of the colors is interesting with the like red and the gold and then grays and blues and stuff. It's a little bit haphazard, but also somehow it works. We've got a claw arm on this side, just a simple grabber claw. It's a little short, like I feel like he might have a hard time reaching past his cockpit. And then this is like the slammer arm. I guess this is like the sledge arm. I guess this is what it would do, like pound the rock. And I think the idea is that you would like bring him in and then like do that. And then supposedly knock that off the edge. I can't say that I love this arm. I think a drill would have been better. I think a drill would have made more sense, but it is interesting and it is kind of a play feature for like kids. This posing is pretty good in terms of Lego mechs. A lot of times Lego mechs avoid like knees and whatnot, and this one is so small that it doesn't need knees. Way more forward motion on the leg than backward, but yeah, I feel like posing wise, you can probably get whatever you need to get out of this for like space mining missions. And it just kind of looks really good. I'm liking it. I'm a sucker for mechs. And honestly, the only thing that I'm seeing that I don't love is the play function on the slammer arm. Well, there you have it. That is the Lego City Space Construction Mech. Very promising start to this line. Like I said, I'm really excited for this line because it feels like one of Lego's old themes. Power Miners, Galaxy Squad, Mars Mission, the stuff that was really cool. And I don't know, it just is hitting right. I don't know, it feels like they're trying to be creative. It's a very mysterious story that they've set up. And like I said, I don't know if they're going to flesh it out or if it's going to be up to us as the buyers of the sets to come up with the rest of the story, but I am all on board with this. Like I said, my only real complaint is I don't love this. I think it's a little bit of a meh play feature, but the minifigure is great. The new crystal pieces are great. This orange is great. The batteries are really interesting. The printed pieces that are included are really cool as well. And for the price point, like this is a $10 set. This is a good value. Like this is not a flimsy, thin set. Like it's got some substance to it. So I highly recommend this. If you have not been buying Lego for a while, this might be worth checking out. Like I said, I found this early in a Target. They're releasing January 1st. I don't know when I'm releasing this review, but it might come out after that release date. But yeah, highly recommend this set. And I recommend paying attention to this space line as the sets release, because it feels like Lego's cooking up something and it's exciting. And for once, I actually want to buy all of the sets in the line. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.